Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So, those of you keeping track, today is our big dividend payday for YieldMax. So, not only do I want to go over the dividends again, but I want to also discuss ways to increase your dividend yield. Some of them obvious, some of them maybe not so obvious. And for anybody who joins live, feel free to comment in the comment section if you got your dividends already. I checked Schwab, and it looks like Schwab has not quite come in yet. Neither has E-Trade. So let's review what we got because we had a really good one for the NVDY fund, and some of the others we had like our top four, and then of course TSLY was not so great. Wow, look at you, always like the first one on. Awesome. Okay, let's see if I still have the screen up over here. I'm really intrigued by this Roundhill stuff. I'm gonna do some more videos on it because there's a lot of other funds that they have, and I've literally never heard of them until yesterday. So definitely more to come. Okay, so let's see. Did I close this out? So we had a $2.62 dividend in the NVDY fund, which turned out to be our best one. Here it is. There we go. So like I say, let me know in the comment section if you all got your dividends yet. By the way, Jay is on in like 4 days, so we're gonna really start to consolidate our questions for him. So feel free to join in and submit your questions on the Discord for sure. Okay, so again, our top one was NVDY. That was 262, and as you all see, it's already fully recovered the share price from the dividend payout. Well, not quite, but it was like at $31. It's like 29 something now. And yeah, so that was our best one. Then we had a really good one in AMDY, $1.37, 69%. Moderna also had a really surprise, $1.13, 67% yield annualized. And then AIYY. Now I think AMDY has another chips play as well. AIYY, of course, the AI one, $1.06 or 70%. And then the others, as we see, were perhaps not so great. Coinbase was 75%. And then Microsoft and Disney. Disney surprised me, 41.6%. Of course, Disney is starting to come back a little. And then let's see, Amazon kind of wasn't so great. ARK, 41%. Tesla still maintains it was a 54% yield, which still, comparatively speaking, 54% is phenomenal given that the fund has been performing abysmally. 54% is still phenomenal. Welcome. Glad to have you on. Okay, let's look at a couple of them again. Let's see how I'm really in the wake of the Nvidia situation. I'm looking for other like really good buys. There's also a double leveraged Nvidia ETF that is a REC shares fund, the NVDX. I was looking, believe it or not, there's an Italian fund family that's like a 3X, but it's not traded in the US. Let's see, gonna buy some MSTY today, see how well it does. Yeah, that MSTR just keeps shooting up. We'll look at that one first, actually. And because of when MSTY actually debuted, we didn't get a dividend yet. But anyway, let's go over this one first. This one has been absolutely fire. Oh, so the economy added 275,000 jobs. Today's the unemployment number, so that should boost the market. Although they say things are slowing. They say February was our biggest layoff month since like the 2009. Okay, so we've literally been public in this one now for like 5 days. Or no, since February 22nd. Look at this from 21 to 31. This is like the fastest growing one in 2 weeks. $10. $10 a share growth in 2 weeks. And that's because of MSTR, the underlying. Look at this one. This one's just on an absolute tear. This is incredible. I mean, if you're in the right stocks, you're getting rich. Look at this. Since the beginning of the year, 482, and then 691 2 weeks ago. So they launched like at a perfect time. Was this an earnings beat or something? I can't see the date of when it actually came out, the earnings. But anyway, that one is amazing. We'll look at NVDY. NVDY is $29. So it hasn't fully recovered from the payout because we were at 31.34, but still for paying out, we've recovered like 35 cents from the payout here. And that's again, the stock just keeps running up. Let's look at Nvidia again. We're going to have another great day. We'll probably hit $1,000 a share in Nvidia today. Check this out. We were up another 40 bucks yesterday, another 27 bucks today. This reminds me of Apple back in the day, how well Apple used to perform. Let's see. You got Tesla 20, NFLY 20, AMDY 42, NVDY 10, and Coney 30. Is that dividend dollars, or is that like the total share count that you have in all of them? Okay, let's see. Let's look at. This is absolutely incredible. By the way, NVDX is the rec shares 2x. This would be a cheaper play into Nvidia, but I mean, you got to wonder, like, is it going to keep running up? Look at that. We've gone up 25 bucks in this one just since February 28th. Here was earnings here, 60 bucks. We've literally almost doubled in price on this one. The other ones, the 3x ones, ooh, look at this one. Save that thought for a second. SOUN just got into this the other day. This one's up 12%. It's another AI play. Okay, and then, oh, I see Rivian's pumping here. Let's look at this real quick. Oh, Rivian is coming back. How about that? I wonder what's driving that. Okay, now let's look at Moderna. They're working on like cancer vaccines, so I think that's going to prop them up. Now, Moderna, if you do want to buy into Moderna, Moderna is at like a 5-year low. I mean, we're probably not going to see these lows again that we had in 2019. Imagine buying in here, and then we spiked all the way up here. We are close to a low. February 13th, we were at 85. That was like not a 5-year low, but like a 3-year low, maybe, or 4-year low. No, 3. So yeah, that's that. And like I said, another really good dividend that we got in the Moderna one. We are up to 1982 in this one. And all of them have a 0.99 expense ratio again. This one, what was it, 1755, and then it came back up here a little bit. So yeah, the share price seems like it's been declining, but the dividend has really impressed. And then AMD, I wonder if AMD is another good play, a potential alternative to Nvidia. How are we doing here since the beginning of the year? Look, we're on a tear here too. And then since a year ago, look at this. Since a year ago, you know what? I'm going to go to Seeking Alpha since this doesn't actually show the percentages without looking. Oh, total shares. That's what I thought. Rivian revealed 3 new models. Oh, I need to keep up on the news, don't I? Um, didn't know that. I just did a video how they might have been on the verge of bankruptcy. But well, that's good. Their stock's coming back. Maybe they were at a good buying point. Who knows? Okay, seeking alpha. Let's look at a couple more. And then, like I said, just we're celebrating our dividend payday. Okay, let's do this. Okay, AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. And then we should get a dividend for Ulti next month, I would think. So in a year, we're up 157% in AMD, 43% year to date. Phenomenal. 857% over 5 years. And then AMDY over the past year, or let's see, because it just went public. It's flat, basically. Flat, but paying a good dividend. And then AI, let's look at C3.ai. This one is up 21% over a year. This one over the year to date, 10.66%. AIYY had a really good dividend. Let's see, year to date. Ooh, we're down 20% year to date. What were some of the other good ones we wanted to look at here? PP was underwhelming. That was 47%. Let's see, we covered Moderna, AIYY, AMDY. Oh, Coney, because of Coinbase, right? Meta, I thought Meta would actually be better. Um, anyway, so those are pretty much the top ones. So thank you all for tuning in. We're going to be back around noon today. Try to consolidate the questions for Jay. So if you all haven't submitted a question for Jay in the Discord, definitely do so. I'm going to be covering these round hill funds a lot more extensively. There's a lot of good ones in there. So thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all a bit later. Take care.